Caitlin Clark, at just 23, has already become one of the most scrutinized and celebrated figures in modern sports culture, and her recent beachside appearance ignited conversation precisely because it intersected fame, perception, and expectation rather than mere attire. When images surfaced of the basketball phenom enjoying time off in a bikini, the reaction was swift and expansive, not because of provocation, but because it challenged the narrow framework through which elite athletes, particularly women, are often viewed. Clark has been publicly defined by intensity, discipline, and competitive fire, a player whose court vision and scoring ability rewrote record books and elevated women's basketball into the mainstream spotlight. Seeing her outside that arena, relaxed and unguarded, unsettled some assumptions while captivating a broader audience. What struck observers most was not exposure but ease, a young woman inhabiting her own body without performance or apology, detached from the expectations of highlight reels and press conferences. The images carried an unembellished authenticity, absent of stylized posing or curated spectacle, underscoring how unfamiliar the public can be with athletes existing beyond their professional identities. Commentary flooded social platforms, ranging from admiration to misplaced shock, revealing how quickly confidence is misconstrued when it doesn't fit a preconceived narrative. Supporters emphasized that Clark's appearance signaled autonomy rather than exhibition, a reminder that excellence in sport does not require perpetual austerity in personal life. Critics, predictably, questioned relevance, as though visibility outside competition diluted achievement. Yet that very tension exposed a lingering cultural discomfort with multifaceted female success. Clark herself remained characteristically silent, continuing her training and commitments without acknowledgement, a restraint that only amplified the moment's significance. In an era where every image invites interpretation, her refusal to engage reframed the discourse, allowing the conversation to reveal more about collective projection than personal intent. The attention also highlighted a generational shift, one in which young athletes no longer feel compelled to compartmentalize strength and softness, ambition and leisure. Clark's public image has always been anchored in intensity and resolve, but these images added dimension rather than contradiction, illustrating that composure can exist both under arena lights and open skies. The fascination surrounding the moment spoke less to novelty and more to recalibration, as audiences adjusted to seeing an icon outside the rigid confines of competition. Rather than diminishing her stature, the episode reinforced her humanity, reminding fans that even the most relentless competitors are entitled to rest, privacy, and self-definition. In that sense, the conversation became emblematic of a broader cultural evolution, one that increasingly values authenticity over archetype. Caitlin Clark's influence has never been limited to statistics or trophies. It resides in how she reshapes visibility simply by existing on her own terms. The images did not redefine her, nor did they need to. Instead, they expanded the lens through which she is viewed, affirming that confidence, when grounded and unforced, requires no justification. In the end, what lingered was not controversy but recognition, of a young woman at the height of her career, comfortable enough to step momentarily outside the role assigned to her, and powerful enough to let the world catch up.